Welcome to the Ambetter from Magnolia Health podcast, where we bring you information on Ambetter Health Insurance and give you tools you can use to build a healthier life. Ambetter is health insurance available on the health insurance marketplace. I'm your host, Becky Martin, with Ambetter from Magnolia Health. It's tax season. If you received a subsidy when you enrolled in Ambetter, you or your tax preparer will need to reconcile your advance premium tax credit, or APTC. That's why I invited top Ambetter broker Meredith King with Crossroads Insurance Services to be on this episode. Welcome, Meredith.
Thank you for having me.
Will you remind us of what an APTC is?
Yes, an advance premium tax credit is a type of financial assistance or subsidy in the form of a tax credit you can take in advance to lower your monthly health insurance payment, also known as a premium. This is only for insurance like Ambetter, people purchase through the health insurance marketplace. When you apply for a health plan on the marketplace, you input your family size, your expected household income for the year, and answer a few other questions. If you qualify for a premium tax credit based on your answers, you can elect to use any amount of the credit in advance to lower your premium.
If you select to apply the advance premium tax credit, the health insurance marketplace lets Ambetter know about your credit and reimburses them. Ambetter applies the credit to your premium each month, so your payments are lower.
That's right. You can also wait to claim your credit when you file your tax return. If you only applied part of it to your premium, you can claim the unused portion when you file too. It's up to you whether you want to use the APTC to lower your monthly Ambetter payments or if you want a lump sum after you file taxes. Regardless of how you decide to use the APTC, this subsidy is a refundable credit. That means if the amount of the credit is more than what you owe in taxes, you'll receive the difference as a refund. If you owe no tax, you can get the full amount of the credit as a refund.
If you've lost your job, gotten married or divorced, adopted a child, moved, or had anything else happen that may have increased or decreased your income or household size, you need to report that to the health insurance marketplace. They are responsible for updating the information first used to determine your premium tax credit. Then they may adjust your advance payment amount. Let's talk about reconciling the APTC credit. According to CMS, in February, you should have received a 1095-A form from the health insurance marketplace. If this form shows that the marketplace paid APTC on your behalf, then you or your tax filer have to complete IRS Form 8962, Premium Tax Credit, to reconcile those advance payments. What does that mean for Ambetter members?
So if you purchased an Ambetter plan and used your advance premium tax credit to lower your premium payment, you have to reconcile when you file your federal taxes. Your tax preparer will compare two figures: the amount of the APTC paid on your behalf directly to Ambetter to lower your monthly payment to the amount of the premium tax credit you actually qualify for based on your actual household income, family size, and other information you provided when you first enrolled. Any difference between these two figures means that you will either get a refund or you might owe.
Here's a scenario. Let's call her Jamie. She had an individual Ambetter plan and worked at a restaurant. She lost her job because COVID forced the owner to do takeout or pickup only. Then she found another job that paid more. She was busy and forgot to call the marketplace. What happens when she gets her 1095-A form?
This happens all the time, so it's important that they do report as it happens. But if she is over the income limit that originally qualified her for the APTC, which is above $49,960 for an individual, she may owe some taxes once her accountant fills out the IRS Form 8962. If she lost her job, then found another job making less money, but still between 100 and 400% within the federal poverty limit, which would be between $12,460 and $49,960, she may get a refund.
Right. And again, it is so important to call the marketplace when something in your life changes so they can make the updates to their system.
It's even more important to go ahead, file your taxes, and reconcile your APTC. If you owe the IRS for the 2020 tax year, you may not have to repay it. But for next year and moving forward, be sure to pay. If you don't file and pay if you owe, then you won't be eligible for the APTC or income-based CSRs to help pay for your marketplace coverage in future years. This means you'll be responsible for the full cost of your monthly premiums. Due to recent federal COVID-19 relief bill, for the 2020 tax year only, APTC overpayments an individual might owe may not need to be repaid. However, individuals must still file their taxes and reconcile APTC for 2020. For the 2021 tax year and beyond, individuals will need to repay any APTC overpayment.
Please be sure to talk to your tax preparer about reconciling your APTC. You can also search APTC by going to the IRS website, which is www.irs.gov. And if you're interested in finding out more about Ambetter Insurance and shopping on the health insurance marketplace, please call our top broker, Meredith King, at Crossroads Insurance Services. Her number is 662-286-6962.
Thank you for joining us for the Ambetter from Magnolia Health podcast. You can find this episode on our website, ambetter.magnoliahealthplan.com. Remember to like Magnolia Health on Facebook and subscribe to Magnolia Health on YouTube to check for details on the next podcast. Ambetter from Magnolia is underwritten by Ambetter of Magnolia, Inc., which is a qualified health plan insurer in the Mississippi health insurance marketplace. Ambetter of Magnolia, Inc. complies with applicable federal civil rights laws and does not discriminate on the basis of race, color, national origin, age, disability, or sex. This is a solicitation for insurance. Copyright 2020, Ambetter of Magnolia, Inc., all rights reserved.